Hello, everybody. My name is Valerie Gamboa, and I will be talking about the multi-state outbreak of salmonella infections linked to rice and wheat puff cereal from the brand Malomio. So the first step is background, and in 2008, CDC identified 28 cases of salmonella linked to the Malomio rice and puff cereals. After doing their routine testing, they found tracks of salmonella had been present. They began a recall for the products, but it was a bit too late. They were already on shelves and being consumed. The way salmonella is contracted is through contaminated food or water. It is usually treated without medicine, but if symptoms continue, it could be deadly. Salmonella can affect people with lower immune systems a lot more, like elderly people and children. Step 2 is the current situation. By 2008, there was 15 states that had cases of salmonella in the consumed malt meal products. Out of 28, 8 were reported hospitalized, but fortunately, none died. The strength in this situation was that CDC was able to put a quick solution into action. The weakness was that although there was a recall put in place, these products were already being consumed, which is connected to the threat that the number of infected people could continue to rise. An opportunity would be that the company should instill better procedures to ensure that their products are safe, and other companies can learn from their mistakes as well. Step 3, prioritize core issues. Salmonella causes illnesses by being in the digestive system and reproducing. In the US, there are about 1.4 million cases each year. This isn't the first time that model meals have these issues. Back in 1998, there was at least 209 people in 11 states that were sickened with salmonella involving their toasted oats cereal. There needs to be more priority on educating the people. Being that salmonella can be very easily contracted and causes many issues. Model meals needs to fix and improve their routinely testing and regulations to put an end to their continuous problem. They need to ensure that their products are safe enough for consumers to enjoy. Also, making the consumers get the notifications of the recalls is essential. Step 4, alternatives. If the public health communication model was used, government agencies and companies can come together to produce better guidelines to facilitate within the food industry. Through the local level, they can inform consumers about the disease, what it's about, and the preventative measures. My first approach would be to not tend to purchase from the companies that have continuous issues until something is done to tackle this issue properly. My second approach would be getting strict on every company, whether it's in the US or not, if their products are being sold here. Step 5 would be recommendations. There are a couple of recommendations that I came up with that can help the situation with salmonella. One can be the grocery stores putting visible signs up that can alert consumers about the recalls. There should be more information out there for the people to be able to learn about the preventative measures. Making stricter guidelines and regulations that are to be met by all companies, being that it looks like the ones that are being used at the moment don't seem to be working if there's still so many cases each year. For example, all companies should have more routinely testing to ensure that their products are healthy. Step 6 is the action plan. My action plan would be that they would modernize all guidelines and make them more efficient to the number of cases so the number of cases can decrease. Just like the FSIS improving their regulations on poultry slaughter, ensuring that the resources needed for inspection and testing are made available, especially for the areas that have great concern. Educating people about the disease can also benefit this situation greatly, like letting them know that you can not only contract it with foods that aren't cooked right. You can also get it with dry foods, which is like the rice and the wheat cereals, which I myself didn't even know that. Sending out information to homes can help to educate them. Step 7. My opinion. My personal opinion is that there should be more being done to help with this issue. Having 1.4 million cases a year is just outrageous. Regulations about testing food should be improved and stricter guidelines should be implemented to any type of food being sold in the US.